What up, yo? Man, I told myself I do not want to make a video today at all. I got dropped in my head yesterday on jiu-jitsu. Got a huge freaking headache. And I have a dead leg from Muay Thai yesterday. So we do for 1 hour of Muay Thai and then 1 hour of jiu-jitsu back to back. And then we alternate. We do MMA. So on one day of the week we do jiu-jitsu and then MMA, where we are combining striking, ground pound, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, everything. And the next day is Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu. And then the day after that is again Muay Thai and MMA, and then Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu. Kind of back and forth. We go like that in our gym. And it's a great workout, but sometimes you have days like that where you get fucked up. I didn't get fucked up yesterday, but I was sparring with this freaking legend. This guy's a fighting veteran. He taught me so much in just 30 minutes that I was shocked. I was like, wow, these moves actually exist, right? He threw a freaking spinning heel kick. I did not see that coming. Like usually, here's the thing. If you want to get better at anything in life, you need to put yourself through bullshit, through hard times, through hard work. If you take it easy all the time, then you're not going to really grow. So it's a double-edged sword. I hate sparring with guys that are this much better than me, because I know I'm about to get fucked up. But at the same time, I know that if I don't, then I'm not going to get better. I'm not going to grow my skills. So that's why it's a double-edged sword. And that's why I told myself. So whenever usually when I'm sparring with other people, I do pretty well. And I can see most of the kicks and punches, everything coming from a mile away. I can block pretty well as well. But this kick, dude, I had no idea how the fuck he threw that. He hit it so freaking well. It caught, brought a shock to my nervous system, seeing how quick that kick was and how much damage it did. It hit me right on my IT band on my leg. I can't even walk today properly. Freaking limping around everywhere. But yeah, that's why I didn't want to make the video, because I was like, I need to take some rest. And on top of that, I didn't even get enough sleep last night. I'm getting a little bit scruffy on my face, huh? I need to trim again. But yeah, I didn't even get enough sleep last night. But you know, but you know what? I told myself that, you know what? I gotta keep grinding. I gotta keep making these videos. I gotta keep popping out these videos. For you guys. For you ungrateful sons of bitches who won't even hit the like button or the subscribe button. Just want to keep taking free shit from me all the time, huh? That's okay. I get it. And if you want to show some sort of generosity, hit the Cash App on top of that at zeekpeak, $zeekpeak. But let's get into it, all right? A lot of you people stay in your marriage because you tell yourself that, oh, okay, I'm just going to suck it up. I'm going to suck it up being miserable just for the kids. In the meantime, while your kids are growing up to be gangbangers if you have sons, and just straight up sluts if you have daughters. So what good is that doing? I don't know if you have noticed, but broken family kids turn out to be the freaking worst. So what was the point of you staying in this marriage? See, we both know that it's not just about the kids. For the most part, it's about you being a selfish bitch. That's why you got married in the first place. You don't need to get married to have kids. You guys know that. And then this goes back to my point that I always try to make. Why do you want to have kids and leave a legacy behind when you don't even have a legacy? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Somebody please explain this. Marriage, in my opinion, and having kids is for people who are elites or people who have the elite mentality, the elite mindset. Sure, you might not be able to pass down wealth, riches, money, but do you even at least have some sort of knowledge on life to pass down to your kids? You don't even have that. So what exactly are you leaving your kids behind with? Your broke legacy? Your tax slave legacy? Because that's what you are. You're a tax slave. You're a time slave. You're slaving your time away every single day on your 9 to 5. Getting some chump change for your valuable time. Meanwhile, the company is exploiting you and making billions and millions out of your valuable time. I'm not saying the company is bad for doing that, because the company made the risks to start the company. You just show up and push some pencils around, type some stuff up on your email, on your Outlook email, and get a guaranteed bi-weekly paycheck. The company doesn't operate like that. The company operates based on losses and profits. If there's losses, the owner is not going to eat. If there's profit, the owner will eat plus some extra. But regardless of what happens to the company revenue, you're still getting paid. So yeah, I mean, pick your poison. You want to live a life as a tax slave to where you don't want to have to make the big decisions, the risky decisions, and just live comfortably but still slave away your time? Pay with your life, your time? Or do you want to take these risks and then reap the rewards at the end? The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. But also do understand that not all of you taking risks will succeed. It's about failure and winning. This concept that I just told you about business, you don't even have any clue about this idea either to leave down to your kids. So what, like, eventually you're gonna die before your kids die, right? I mean, that's the natural order, at least. I hope your kids don't die before you. That's a sad day. So when you're gone, what the hell are your kids gonna do? They're gonna live the exact same shitty tax slave lifestyle. And hey, we need tax slaves, man. We need people in McDonald's flipping our burgers. We need employees in corporate America to push pencils around, to fire up emails, to not make the risks, to create something bigger than themselves. We need sheeple, right? Not everybody is born to lead. Not everybody is born to be an alpha. Not everybody is born to be a pack leader, right? We need followers. We do. We really do. Without followers, there would be no leaders, right? But we need cowards like you, so it's okay. And I guess you're creating generational cowards when you're leaving that kind of legacy down to your kids, right? But as I was saying, in my opinion, marriage is for those two type of people, really. The elites with the money, or the elites with the mindset, the knowledge. You don't even have either. What the hell are you're worrying about having kids for? So your marriage is miserable on top of that, right? Here's the thing. People who are elites don't have these type of problems that you broke fucks do. Their wives ain't divorcing them. Their wives ain't going around and leaving the family legacy. She might cheat on him, sure. She might go fuck somebody else. But she understands the value of the family legacy, because there's actually a legacy to leave behind. You don't have any of that unless you break out of your cycle, your family slavery cycle, and you become the first generation in your family to make something of yourself. Then, yeah, you have something to leave behind. But here's the biggest point of this video. You tell me that you're staying in your marriage for your kids. But your kids are growing up seeing how miserable you are, how miserable your life is, how miserable marriage is, how miserable relationship is, how shitty your wife treats you, how shitty they treat you, and you just tolerate it. So what exactly is that kid learning? That's a nice bike. What exactly is that kid learning? Please explain about life. So you're not really doing your kid any favor, are you? By staying in the marriage. You tell yourself that, oh, I'm staying in the marriage for my kid, but you're not really doing any favor to that kid. Sure, you're providing. So you are the walking ATM. You're proving yourself. You're proving to them and to yourself that you're the walking ATM. But you can provide, not being in the family as well, not being in the picture as well. You can send money every month. You can leave the country, wherever you are, and send money and not worry about the government coming after you, putting you in child support. You just send however much you can. Well, that's still some sort of a provision, isn't it? So why are you staying in the marriage? Because you get easy access to, well, I don't even want to say easy anymore. I take that back. I digress. Because I was going to say, you get easy access to free pussy from your wife. But then I realized, no, you don't. You don't even get that. Your wife disrespects you. She don't even like you. She don't even suck you off. She's dreaming about sucking some other dude off in college with six-pack abs. That's what she's thinking about when she's with you. Did you not know that? Oh. Okay. Now you do. So don't give me this bullshit. I'm staying in the marriage for my kids. No, the fuck you ain't. You're in the marriage for yourself because you know if you leave, she's gonna take half of your shit and you're trapped. You're stuck. But as long as you know that, and as long as you admit to yourself and don't live in delusion like women do, that this is why I'm staying, not for my kids. As long as we're on the same page, bro, then I'm good with that. Sure. Don't even tell your kids this. Don't you dare to tell your kids, oh, I'm staying in the marriage for you. No. Your kids don't need that. Your kids don't need to see you and your wife fight every goddamn day. It's a horrible family for any kid to live in. Horrible. That's better than being raised by a single mother. Than living in that kind of a toxic relationship. Seeing your parents go through that. Even if you don't fight in front of your kids know. They know that you guys don't like each other. You guys can't tolerate each other. Kids are smart. They pick up vibes and energy like that very quick. Hope this one made sense, man. I'm going to cut this one short. My headache is getting worse and worse. I couldn't even get enough sleep last night. Because of this goddamn dead leg. I had to ice this bitch. The pain was so bad. Like, whatever. I can't even go to practice today because I can barely walk. There's no point going to training today. Tomorrow I'll go. Hopefully it gets better a little bit. But yeah, man. Think about these things. I'm in the marriage for the kids. No, the hell you ain't. Stop lying, man. Stop. Please stop it. I can't stand people like that. Be true to yourself, at least. Okay? Regardless of how horrible of a person you are and how horrible of the things you have done, if you can man up at least and own up to all that shit, not to society but to yourself, if you can tell the truth to yourself, okay, you got an A+ in my book. A horrible A+, but hey, at least you got an A+ in my book. But yeah, think about these things, man. Your kids don't need this bullshit. So before you even have kids, think about the legacy passed down bullshit. That what am I actually passing down to? And once you do have kids and it's too late to put them back in her pussy, then tell yourself, why am I staying in this marriage if it's so goddamn miserable? Because it ain't for the kids. It's for yourself. And don't be like that, because if your kids see that you had the balls and the nuts to walk away, regardless of taking all these losses, getting half of your shit taken away, and being miserable, because guys, once you go through a divorce or a heartbreak or whatever, a breakup, you're gonna be fucking lonely. Ain't nobody on this planet gonna give you the time of the day. They're not gonna understand what you're going through. But when your kid sees that you got the nerves and the balls to walk away like that, they're gonna respect you, and they're gonna have a proper definition of a man in their head. Because right now, when they think of a man, they think of you as their dad, because that's the first man that they've seen in their life, and they think a man is supposed to be a big crying baby bitch, because that's exactly how you act. So at least give them that perspective of what a man is supposed to be. Grow some fucking pears. Hopefully this one made sense. Follow me on Instagram at zeekpeak00. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you motherfuckers on the next one.